Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. I don't know, whenever you're watching it. Taryn, Shane Bourne, hi guys. This is another episode of the Three Dudes podcast. I'm one of the hosts, Broden. That's Liam, and that's Easton.
We are all here again.
Yep, Nathan's behind the scenes.
What is this, 86?
Episode 86.
86.
Yeah. How's everyone?
I'm great. I got a package in my hand. I think we should start with that.
All right, yeah, before we get into anything, fan mail.
We got fan mail. Got something in the mail from pens.com to Easton Bennett. Under that is Three Dudes Entertainment, LLC. So excited to see what is in here. Don't know if it's fan mail. Maybe pens.com wants to sponsor us, but we're going to find out together. Man, oh man, was I wanting to rip this open the other day.
Oh, you've had it for a few days.
Yeah, I think you got, well.
Dude, I wouldn't have been able to like hold out that long. I would have had to tear into it.
Do you think it's those things that will kill you when you open the letter? What is that they
pen?
put in there?
It is a pen.
Explosion pen.
It is a
No, the I'm talking about.
A pen that says Three Dudes Entertainment
Anthrax.
LLC on it.
Yeah, anthrax.
We have our very own pen now?
Look at that.
Thanks.
Let's see what the note says.
Let's read the note. Stylus on the end.
For only 69 cents each, hi Easton, we wish you all the best with this new business activity. That's why we're offering you the gift now, one of our top-selling promotional pens, the Engraved Diamond Stylus Gel Pen. What are the odds we get sent a pen after doing an episode on pens?
That is sick.
I would have much rather have been sent Leonardo da Vinci after we did an episode about Rome.
I would have loved a box of bees.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I thought someone was going to ship us a pen.
Someone did ship us a pen.
Yeah, but not someone. a company shipped us a pen. Companies aren't real.
And they shipped us a pen hoping that we would buy more. Is that it?
Yeah, for 69 cents a piece.
That was all it said?
Yeah. I mean, it's longer, but I don't want to read it.
It's got nice weight
some
to
girth
it.
and
It's
like
got
a
nice
cool
weight to it.
bunch
So,
of, it's a
are we-
small ice cube maker.
Are we each going to take a week writing with this pen and then just trade it on and off with each other?
I think that's, well, I can't because I only write with Pilot G7s, but you guys could trade. Take a turn.
You are going to recycle
Who-
this, right?
What
No, I
what
don't
phone number is 83909? The rest of this. I'm not going to say.
0944?
Yeah.
It's my old home phone that's not even a number anymore.
How did they get this?
Spooky.
Very spooky.
That is spooky.
That's what's on here.
Put that pen down.
If we
We haven't used that home. My
click
parents
twice.
haven't used that home phone number in 10 years.
Really?
And I don't know how it would be associated with our
Three
Three
Dudes.
Dudes LLC.
Maybe they like looked you up and that was something that came up on Google.
It's
I
very
don't know.
peculiar.
That is extremely peculiar.
Yeah.
Does it say like the rest of that? Does it say if somebody sent it to us through pens.com?
I don't think so.
Business reply mail. Okay.
No
Yeah.
thanks.
I think that's who on order.
Pens.com, if you're watching it, we're not going to buy your pens.
Pens.com.
But we will
if you
promote them.
If you ship us a box of pens, we will start sneaking them into bars and taking
Sneaking
our
them
own.
into.
Yeah. Can you imagine we go into bars
Swap
and we
them?
just drop ours in the waitress's little cup? That's a
would
good
be-
promo.
That would be.
I wonder if
Any
it writes.
restaurants? Because you know how they have all their pens right on their hip?
Yep.
What's that over there?
Sneak it into their apron.
Yeah.
See if it writes.
That would be good.
See if it's even worth the
Be
shit.
unfortunate if it didn't write. It's got a stylus on the top too. So if you want to give it to a group of iPad kids,
Us.
Us.
iPad kids.
I was wondering if you're going to write on that book, but I see you're now using it as a clipboard. It's like this weird.
Do you think I would sully your good
No.
5 days in November book about
JFK's head
JFK's?
exploding.
Yeah.
Did you know
Sully-
his head actually just did that?
Never got shot.
Yeah.
He had an exploding pen from pens.com.
Yeah, he must have had it tucked in his ear.
Yeah, let's maybe get into the episode though. I'm sure we're boring them enough on
Ooh.
pens. How is it?
It writes nice, it looks like.
Good. I'm getting good flow.
Comically small signature gang?
He said the word Sully.
Yeah. Like
That's
the pilot.
got, yeah. That's got to be up there with the word rockabilly, right?
Yeah, rockabilly, that's quite the word. That is quite the word.
I like it.
Yeah. I was in New York this weekend. That is why this episode, I feel like we should talk about that from the top. The reason this episode is coming out late. Yeah, it looks good minus the bad handwriting.
Thank you.
You know, We could have done without that comment.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But you shouldn't attach your life to a handwriting style.
No, but it is. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah. I wouldn't be.
I think all lefties write kind of weird though.
You're left-handed?
I write with my right hand.
Yeah, that's why it's weird. Should be writing with the other one.
Yeah.
You want to see what it looks like with the other one?
No. But yeah, I was in New York this weekend. Sunday got busy, and then Monday night, we couldn't film on Monday night. So here we are filming on a Tuesday night for the release tonight/tomorrow morning. You guys will probably see this by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we'll have a release party on something.
Yeah.
Facebook Live.
1:13 a.m. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? It's coming out. We're still posting this week. We did not skip a week, and that's all I can say. Yeah.
We're dedicated. At the very least, you can say we are dedicated. But yeah, this week's episode is
I feel like we got to take this pen away from Liam.
Yeah.
This is going to be distracting him the whole episode.
I'm right here. I'm present.
I think you're trying to work on your handwriting.
I am. You know, better.
Yeah. I think this is a at-home thing to do.
great start we have here.
We're off balance.
Why am I stopping you? Go ahead. This week we're talking about storm chasing for everyone that clicked on this episode and didn't read
Wrong.
the title.
Wrong.
Talk about the people that do it.
Wrong.
Really?
Talking about storms.
We're talking about carpet.
Carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Did you lie to me?
No. We are talking about storm chasing.
like,
I
that's
just,
crazy.
I wanted to be the one to say it.
I would have loved a carpet episode. I'm not going to lie.
Well, there you go. You're up next. So
Yeah. Call Corwin Ends. Couldn't think of his first name. I went blank. Call Corwin Ends. Have him talk to us about flooring.
Who's that?
he
Works
loves
at Carpet
carpet.
Garage.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. That too. I got the job there.
Carpet supermarket.
what's the carpet place by CVS?
Carpet Garage.
Oh, is it?
There you go.
I thought it was Carpet World.
Nope.
We don't have, I don't even know if that exists.
Carpet World. There's
There's something world, flooring world. What is the one
Eye
over
Keating Furniture
Slumberland?
World.
Furniture World, that's what it is, yeah.
I like it. That's
All right.
the newest thing at Disney.
what an episode so far.
Falling start we have.
Yeah, good Lord. All right, let's get into the show.
All right, guys, cut it. Take it from the top.
If anyone's still listening, let's go. Yes,
Storm
and.
chasing.
Yes, and.
Storm chasing is increasing in popularity with more people than ever heading to Tornado Alley each spring to witness these dramatic displays of nature, but it has a history that not many are aware of.
Where is Tornado Alley?
Kansas, southern Nebraska, I think, to Kansas, straight down to like Oklahoma, northern Texas, the panhandles there.
Yeah.
Is that in your notes? Did you see that?
Tornado
when you were doing
Alley?
research?
It's in here somewhere.
You drew a picture of it.
Because I was going to say, if you also pulled that out of your ass like you do with every single snippet.
I knew
of
that
information-
before,
Yeah. Why?
but you've
Why?
never heard of Tornado Alley, man?
No.
Never dived into it?
Maybe
Dove?
once when I was in 6th grade. and
I've
they
heard of
talked about
Tornado Alley, but I've never really known. I always think it's like where the shacks are.
O'Neill's?
Shaq
all of
O'Neal.
Like-
I think it comes from, I talked about it before, but being like way scared of tornadoes more than a kid probably should have as a kid. And then like researching it as a kid, and then it just sticks in my brain because it was something that kind of traumatized me when I was younger.
Do
Even though-
tornadoes hit good areas though?
Like what's the best case scenario for a tornado to hit besides like Mongolia?
Egypt,
Egypt? Yeah.
a close second.
Nice,
Dude,
guys.
do tornadoes happen over in the Middle East? Speaking of Middle East, have you seen Dubai right now?
They're pretty rich.
Rich with water. If you guys are listening to this episode, pull out your phone right now and Google Dubai flooding.
Oh, they're
It
getting
is
flooded?
Rich with water.
Absurd.
Well,
amount of water.
They're in a desert.
There is 2 feet of standing water at the airport everywhere.
Really?
Like when Minot flooded, standing water. Nathan, pull up. Thank you.
rain?
You guys have to see this. It's
Well,
insane.
and we can joke about this because we've lived through a flood.
And we don't like Dubai.
Yeah. Is Abu
Both.
Dhabi in
Double
Dubai?
whammy.
I don't know. I think it's across the water.
So across the street?
At the
or-
airport?
yeah.
No, but where was it? So what's across from Dubai? There's a lake in the middle, and then across is Dubai.
Like
And another-
Skagway.
And then no, I think it's Audubon. But I think
That's the
it's,
bridge.
Is it Iraq? Fuck. You're the
Yemen?
geography guy, man.
Yemen. I'm not real familiar with that place.
You should really study up on it.
Google Earth hasn't taken me there yet. It will one day.
hasn't
It will
rendered
one
yet.
day. I don't know.
I found it on Twitter, Nathan. I don't know where you're looking, but
While you're looking, Nathan, butt in whenever you want.
pause. But do most things? Oh, he's got it.
That's current right now. Downpour sweeps across Dubai and the wider UAE.
Should have been New York City.
So what happened is it was raining there. By the way, I think I'm the bringer of rain to New York City. Every time I go there, it rains, which is only twice. But what I was gonna say, you said who said raining, flooding. Anyways, doesn't matter who said it. They are doing what is called like fake seeding or
Liam
something.
said it.
What is it called?
Cloud seeding.
Cloud seeding. So it induces rain.
They do that here.
Yeah.
They
So
did.
that-
It's a, it's
they
a
did it
measure
today.
that
Yeah, they
citizens can pass on the ballot.
So they did that too much there.
Yeah, well,
Overseas
they
a
live in
little
a desert,
What are they seeding? What are they seeding in deserts? Ideas.
not plants.
Not anymore.
I think it has something to do with atoms.
Are you talking about how it works?
Yeah. Well, they seed clouds by messing chemtrails. It's all chemtrails. Ask Alec Jones. I'm sure he'll tell you about it.
Here's a real video of that.
That's
Nathan.
Can a
cloud
plane
seeding?
even do anything?
It doesn't look like.
Well, it's a boat at some point.
Do planes float?
Yes,
That's
for a little bit.
how the water gets in them.
Till they sink. They float till they sink.
That's
Bad there.
insane.
Yeah, it's bad.
You're gonna have to clip a picture now with how much we.
Can't go look it up, guys.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, all thanks to fake rain.
Is that actually what was going on there?
Yeah, this is the airport. That's the one I saw.
Wow.
It's insane.
Guys, DM me on Instagram and I'll send you these videos if you can't find them yourself. But go on X, formerly known as Twitter, and search in Brain X PANSION. Brain X Pansion. Find that video. It's good.
So they just forgot to carry the decimal, or something happened, and they just seeded it way too hard.
Yeah, I don't even know what the whole seating thing is. So
We might have to bump an episode on that. That'd be good knowledge.
hydro seating,
That's different, I think.
Cloud seeding.
cloud seating. Yeah, hydro seating's like when you spray green foam on your grass,
Yeah.
like turf,
There you go.
lawn carpet.
Widely considered, we're getting back to storm chasing here.
I still am wondering if tornadoes even hit good places, like places with buildings over 7 stories.
Oklahoma City.
Did one hit there?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It'll be in here later, man.
Sorry.
I
If you guys can get through this episode,
Yeah.
we'll give you free shirt.
Oh,
Holy
you guys are
shit.
dedicated.
If I could get through this episode,
I went golfing last weekend.
Yeah.
holy shit.
bro, let's go. We're gonna do some comments that they should make podcast microphones more expensive for sure. If there's one
That's a
episode that
good
does
one.
it, it's gonna be this.
It's gonna be something like people actually watch this, huh?
Should not be so easy for us.
We're
to
just
do.
thrown off. I think it's like the moon, and the stars.
It's not
I'd
a
have to
normal
call
filming
some
day
people.
either. We're
Yeah, we're not used
we're
to
out of
Tuesdays.
schedule.
Which is, far from routine for us. I just woke up from a nap. It's 7:00 at night right now.
Yeah, I think it's like a waning moon. That's what it is on
You're a
Tuesdays.
Sagittarius.
Yeah.
That's what it is. The moon's in retrograde.
Yeah.
Mercury is getting humped into submission or something. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Jupiter's turning into a non-Newtonian fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Liam's trying to punch the shit out of it. Widely considered the pioneer of storm chasing is David Hoadley, who began chasing in his hometown in
Oklahoma City.
North Dakota
Damn.
What
in
is his name?
1956. David Hoadley. That's where we're from. We're from North Dakota, and so is the father of storm chasing.
He's the father of it.
Yeah, the pioneer, the first guy to really
Daddy.
get after it.
Storm Daddy. It's kind of like Scrub Daddy.
I think that's an X-Man.
Storm Daddy?
Scrub
Yeah,
Daddy?
Storm, oh, that
Scrub
too.
Daddy.
Is that what Storm's husband is from X-Men?
Storm Daddy?
Yeah.
Could be.
There's Storm and then
What's Storm Daddy's power?
superpower? Cloud seeding.
Flooding.
Yeah.
Flood anything.
Destroying the Middle East. He was the founder of Storm Track Magazine, a newsletter that aimed at bringing chasers together, creating the first sense of the chaser community, as the chaser community calls themselves.
Did you guys ever, I don't know if you have this in there, Broden, but did you guys ever watch the show Storm Chasers?
Oh, yeah.
Never.
With the TIV? You know what the TIV stands for, Liam?
I got it on. TIFF. It's so cool, actually.
Sick. I want a TIV.
Thermal?
No.
Oh, I'll give you.
Truck?
No.
Thunderstorm?
Close. Getting closer now.
What is the whole thing we're chasing?
Storms?
But what's the main storm you chase?
What's the big thing in the storm?
Tornado?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tornado intercepting vehicle.
Yep. That's
God.
exactly what it is. Thunder.
Dude.
Let's go.
Thunder incoming.
Well, where's
The
Thunder?
Thunder incoming van.
It could
Dude, that's a kill streak on Call of Duty, I'm pretty sure.
Thunder incoming band?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2.5 kills.
Yeah.
Three assists.
Not quite enough for lightning, the much deadlier part.
In 1972, a combined effort between the University of Oklahoma and the National Severe Storms Laboratory led to the development of the Tornado Intercept Project, and in 1973, the interception of the famous Union City, Oklahoma tornado. Sorry, it was Union City, not Oklahoma City.
Which has got to be smaller, way smaller.
Probably, but at least one building.
Is
that's
that where
kinda
all
high.
the unions start? Is that where you guys are located?
Yeah, we rendezvous every couple of years. I think it's every
What are you going to go
every 4 years, except years that are divisible by 30.
You're lying, right? That would be nuts if that was actually the rule.
Had him.
Yeah. You did have me. If you didn't look at me that long, if you just looked back at your paper and kept going, I'm like, crap. Unions are crazy, man.
We have to meet up. We all have to be on the same page.
Do you do that? Like a giant, you know how the Jewish people are like in the underground sanctuary?
Okay.
Do you do that with your members? Team
Yeah,
members?
there's actually a mecca for unions, and it's not in Union City, but it's where like the birthplace of unions began. It's in Massachusetts. The first ever union.
Are we true now here? No.
We're really not allowed to tell you. But
Yeah.
because you're our friend.
Are you in the filmmaker? Are you in the Writers Guild
No.
of America?
SAG.
What?
The SAG and AFTA. Screen Actors Guild. Something else.
What's AFTA?
I don't know what
After
AFTA
hours?
sounds. Yeah. You can't work after hours. Screen Actors Guild can't work after hours.
That's our whole motto.
Yeah. I don't know what that stands for.
But yeah, those people in Union City was the first ever scientifically tracked and intercepted tornado in 1973.
What do you count as intercepting? It's got to go through you.
I think so. They drive the
Mexican
the
burrito?
vehicle. Well, if it goes through you like that, you're not making it out alive. What kind of other burritos are there?
No, because a tornado intercept vehicle has big freaking arms that
TIV
plant
wasn't
themselves. So they were just like in a Honda Accord.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
that be
cardboard
something?
to the bottom so the wind doesn't get underneath.
Might as well.
Zip ties.
It's kind of like when you put them under your couch so the tennis ball doesn't go under there. You know,
You just got tennis balls rolling around.
when you're playing fetch with animals,
You got animals rolling around.
I don't anymore.
Would you kill
Train
it?
them to stop rolling.
Oh, okay.
I used to have dogs.
Thunderstorms. What are thunderstorms? There's three main storms that people.
Cumulonimbus.
Those are clouds.
Yep. Three main storms that people try to track, which are tornadoes, thunderstorms, and hurricanes.
Supercell.
It's a type of thunderstorm.
So is that one of them? Are you
We're gonna
asking for the three?
No, I'm just saying there's
Oh,
three storms, but
Yeah.
first we're going to talk about thunderstorms.
people try to chase hurricanes.
They track them. I don't know if you want to chase them out in the middle of the ocean.
God, ocean's scary, man.
I wonder. I didn't really look into that much because there wasn't much to find on hurricanes, really. Just stuff that I feel like everybody knows, but maybe it's just another dumb thing that I know.
See, when you say storm chasing, I automatically and only think tornadoes.
Right.
I don't
And
think
that's
of
what the
anything.
majority of it is you chase severe thunderstorms, hoping that one will turn into a tornado and absolutely level a city so you can get it on film.
Yeah. Which doesn't sound like, I wonder what the rush is for those people on storm chasers.
So this is just like a group of guys that are like for TMZ.
Yeah,
A
but
group of guys
these
that
are.
can't pull bitches, I think.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
And
me?
they're
How
just driving
cool!
around.
You walk into a bar and say, "Yeah, I just absolutely
Chase this storm.
I just
Yeah,
got
chase
to
the shit
chase
out
in
of
a
the storm.
for 3 hours.
and I caught it, and I actually caught it."
It's in this
Bottle.
mason jar right here.
Yeah.
Check it out. Whoa! Better put that back in my satchel.
You think you're going home empty-handed, or you think you're going home with a little bit of sniz, huh? Yeah.
Some strange.
Yeah.
Going home with some strange.
I would say the strange crowd is who you're going to get if that's
Yeah.
your pickup line.
I don't think beggars can be choosers, and I'm going to guess a lot of these storm chasers are beggars.
I could about guarantee if I saw somebody at the end of a bar holding a mason jar that's empty.
Storm.
It's got Sharpie on it. Tornado.
Yeah. 4/13/24 storm near Mohall.
In case you weren't there, this is what it looked like.
It's just air.
Yeah, it's just empty.
It's dirty air. What would it visibly look like? I wonder if you could trap a storm in a bottle.
If you could trap a year in a bottle, you definitely have to be able to trap a storm.
How about time in a bottle? Jim Croce. Huh? How about that?
A message in a bottle.
Mm.
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 Would it be an SOS?
Mm. Maybe if you're sending one out.
All right.
Thank you.
A thunderstorm.
I'm gonna start carrying around a little tiny mason jar in my pocket.
That's the
It's just like
storm.
a tiny one.
Should have trapped the flood of 2011 in one.
When I was in New York this weekend, they had it was a mason jar with a handle, like a tiny little handle with yogurt in it, and they called it yogurt parfait at the airport. Literally like yay big. Enough like rim to fit your spoon in. That's about all.
That's about as
And I
much
was like-
rim as a guy wants.
You could say that.
Any more rim than that, and you might be questioning yourself.
Yeah, you don't want more than a spoon to go in there. So I was like, God, I really want to take this. But then it hit me that I'm like, how am I going to take a dirty yogurt mason jar with me? It's different if it's a clean mason jar, right? But who's going to stuff a dirty
Isn't there
yogurt-filled mason jar
You're looking at
in
it.
the backpack?
If
there
it's
was
cool
there was
enough.
no lid on it?
Is it like shot glass size?
It is, yeah, shot glass size.
You could have washed it out in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's true. A little
I
spit
didn't
and rinse.
think, honestly, I forgot they had bathrooms there. Not in the airport. I was in this Delta, whatever.
But you're not a fan of using public bathrooms.
No.
I know you aren't, because when we were at AT&T Stadium in Dallas, and I had to go in and do a reckoning, you got so mad at me for using a public bathroom.
Well, if you actively, like, if you're just okay with it and you don't try to hold whatever you're going to release, like, if you're like, I got a little bit longer, you should just take that. You should wait that time.
Yeah, but what if it's like third inning?
Third inning, I think, is different. That's a long time.
Yeah.
What if it's
but if you're in the 7th, 8th, clenching.
How many times can a guy go to the bathroom during an hour comedy special in Fargo at the Shields Arena?
Come on,
I got a
dude.
guy to ask.
Come on. Lots of times.
Enough to just stay in there for half the show.
I might as well should have just kept watching from the top.
Was there speakers in the bathroom when you were in there missing all that comedy?
He told us there was.
I don't think so.
He's like, I heard it. I'm like, you didn't hear it. You're missing all of it.
Just because
Okay.
I wasn't there doesn't mean I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he missed when he came out on stage.
Probably.
it's all right.
I just had to, I don't know. I think we were drinking or something. I had a lot of fluids that day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I hit a deer that
It
night.
just goes through me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thunderstorms.
I was about to kill that deer.
You were.
I was standing there with my pocket knife.
Were you really contemplating like
Yeah.
yourself as a man?
Dude, you
I
should
was-
stop
I
and
was-
walk
do
up
it.
to the deer. He
I
was so
I
slow.
can picture him now.
So slow, and the knife was just down by his knee. I'm like, oh, God.
That's
are you
not the
gonna-
ready
are you
stabbing
gonna-
position.
I was like, are you going to kill it? He's like, God, thinking about it. And then it just stopped breathing.
How
We
big
walked
was it?
away.
Is like this big a knife? That big a knife?
World's smallest pocket knife.
Just
Size
gonna
of that,
mince
it's the
the
size of
deer.
that mason jar I had.
Should cut off his leg, threw it in the back, brought it home.
We're going to take the
Why?
whole thing.
Just the leg.
Because it's like a rabbit's foot, but bigger.
Yeah.
It's got to be more luck.
deer's foot.
Tons more luck.
Deer's leg.
Rabbit's foot.
For
Deer's leg.
years.
You have to crip walk with that thing in your pocket.
Yeah, I imagine you had a clip to your belt loop.
Yeah.
Straight.
Oh, it's my lucky deer's leg. Surprised you noticed.
Yeah, this hey, what do you got there, Matt? You pull out your wallet. It's just my wallet.
What do you mean?
Oh, that thing.
Oh,
Like,
this.
what, did I drop something? That'd be crazy.
I can't believe it. I thought I was going to actually have to cut that deer's throat.
Do you think you could have?
If I had to, yeah, but I'm
But
pretty
I
sure
think you had to.
I'm pretty sure
If
you
the deer
have
looked
to
up and said, "Do it,"
Please.
take me out.
yeah.
Like, don't you have to call like a game warden or like Game and Fish or somebody? If you,
I think
if you're
they'd
gonna
understand
do
if you
something?
hit this deer and it was just suffering and it wasn't dying and you killed it and then called them and were like, listen, I had to Casey Anthony this thing. And they'd
thought-
be like, yeah, makes
I
checks
thought
out.
you only had to call before you dig.
We would have had to start digging and gave it a proper burial.
Should have.
Yeah. We're committed at that point.
Yeah,
It's like, what are these two dudes digging a hole at the side of the road for? At
in the
11 at
median
night?
at the highway, in the mill.
We would have got some people stopped. Had to have.
Grab your shovel.
burying a
Come
body?
Help us.
Are they digging out a body? Who knows?
3 things that a thunderstorm needs.
Why do they both have deer legs attached to their hips?
We
go
recently
ahead.
struck gold. We're gonna be lucky beyond
Hey, imagine
wilder
we cut
beliefs.
each leg off and we had 2 of them.
Yep.
One on each hip.
We're set.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, bro.
No,
What
all good.
What do
Anything
storms
else?
need?
3 things that a
Air.
thunderstorm needs.
Air,
Um,
hot,
a difference
hot air,
in pressure.
cold air,
Yeah. So
wind.
Pressure is part of it. I'll give it instability
So
is one of them.
it creates the wind from that instability, doesn't that?
Yeah, when hot and cold air
Instability.
mixes and you have difference in pressures, air really starts getting.
Swirling.
I don't
Yeah.
get that. It's kind of like the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. You know how they don't mix? That's how I picture hot air, cold air.
Yeah, they don't mix.
I just don't get how they don't, though.
Pressure. When things are colder, the atoms inside are more dense. When they're hotter, they're more rapid moving around. So the difference in that alone causes them to separate.
They're just not. They're just, yeah, butt heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Moisture is the other one.
It's a horrible word.
Moisture.
Yeah.
One of those guys, huh?
Moist.
That's you're
Moisture.
you're soft as baby shit.
It's just a bad word, you know? What's another bad word?
Not.
I saw one the other day. Belch.
Belge isn't great.
That's so Scottish, dude. That's so Scottish.
Belchins.
If you had to think of who came up with the word belch, it was a drunk Scottish guy
Guy with bagpipes
for sure.
was
Big
doing
orange beard. Yet he's
Yeah.
sitting there, he's just like, I just belched. He's like the
Fat
fat bastard.
it. Yeah.
I've been thinking about keeping a notes of cool words, and I cannot for the life of me remember. I know it starts with a J. What is that word that it's like with something like quickly moves?
Jap.
No, it's like juddering or something like that, or
Jitter.
no.
Jagger.
I'm pretty sure we talked about it once before.
Huh.
Jumping.
No, it's like a quick movement.
Jut.
I'm gonna look this up.
Joust. Just. Justin.
Jousting.
Lift. Yeah, back to
Jesus. Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Close.
3 things. Holy shit, man.
Guys. We're sorry. This episode
This is
sucks.
this is the one that puts us down the toilet.
We're sorry.
We stop at episode 80.
No, we don't. Keep going. We persevere.
The roll of lightning.
Oh my gosh. What were we talking about right before that? I had
And this is
something to
why.
add.
Hmm?
There was something I was going to add.
Moisture. Terrible
bad
words.
Can't remember.
I'm going to keep talking about thunderstorms
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
keep doing that.
Lightning is one of the most captivating and dangerous aspects of a thunderstorm. It occurs when electrical charges build up within the storm and seek a path to the ground.
I saw a girl that got struck by lightning at the bar.
Really?
Well, she had 2 lightning tattoos going down her neck, so I kind of just figured.
I think she's just one of those horoscope people.
Yeah.
You know, rocks are magic people.
You know, now that I think about that, I don't think she did get struck by lightning.
Well,
I thought she did. I thought that's like a tattoo you just get over the scar, but I didn't see the scar.
have you seen a picture of somebody that's been struck by lightning?
Yeah, they look cool.
They look gross.
Like Charlotte's
I think
Web.
I'm gonna
I've always wanted to
discriminate
I wanted
against
to get
lightning
struck
strike.
by lightning and live because the marks
bullet.
that it leave are really cool.
Yeah.
Makes you like purple and yellow.
Do you think you'd ever get sick of then having that conversation forever?
Does it go away?
I'd probably just get I got struck by lightning tattooed on my forehead. People would stop asking me.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would never question the tattoo on my forehead.
All right, cool. So we get that, but what made you decide to get the tattoo?
Stop
You
asking.
did. Those big gaps, bro, is when you can talk.
Yeah, I did. I honestly was waiting for Liam to say something there.
I usually don't.
Intra-cloud lightning. Lightning occurs within the cloud and is often visible. Cloud to ground. Lightning that goes from the cloud to the ground. These suck.
Did you know if planes get hit by lightning, it doesn't do anything?
Been there.
You've been in one that got hit?
No, we've been there.
Well, we could go back there because we got to go back to the well. Let's go back to Mongolians, go back to Egyptians.
Cloud to cloud. If you can guess what kind of lightning cloud to cloud lightning is,
Intercloud.
we
Just
will.
told me.
No, that's within the cloud. Intra cloud.
Oh. Outro.
Inter cloud. Cloud to cloud. Not just cloud.
Intercloud.
Intercloud.
Is that where my files are stored?
In the cloud.
Oh, it's a different one.
You just need a lightning cable.
That's why they call it that.
So when thunderstorms,
That's why they call it. It's in the cloud. That's Apple's whole shtick. They got the cloud. They got the lightning cables. When are they going to start doing thunder speakers?
thunder speakers.
I think that's what they call them. Yeah.
Sign me up, dude. I could be on your marketing team.
Tornadoes have been reported. I'm going to talk. There's a silence.
I cannot believe we have a podcast.
This is a bad example of a podcast tonight.
This one might be an hour.
So,
Wave at us when this is an hour.
tornadoes have reported on every continent except.
Africa.
Antarctica.
Thank you.
Obviously, there's too much snow.
We have storms in the winter.
Who's we? I don't.
You ever seen a tornado?
Have you ever seen
Is there a snow tornado?
Yeah.
A snow tornado?
Not a snow tornado, but there is lightning in snow sometimes.
Lightning and snow?
Yeah.
That's so. When does the tornado come in?
It does.
After the lightning strikes, it tells it where to land.
Yeah. They're most common on continents in the mid latitudes between 20 and 60 degrees north. And if you can't visualize that, I'm sorry, I can't help you.
I don't know if I've ever heard of any tornado outside of the United States.
That's because they really don't happen, or they happen so much more in the United States than they
So
do.
we own them like all.
Oh, bad. In absolute numbers, the United States has the most tornadoes by far. More than 1,000 per year have been reported since 1990, every year. It also has the most violent tornadoes, about 10 to 20 violent tornadoes a year.
So what's the second closest? Do you have that on there?
Canada.
Besides Canada, they're just like our little system.
It says the UK by tornado
God.
numbers to landmass, population density, tornado density. They actually have higher than the United States
Per capita.
but
Tornadoes per capita.
yeah, and it should be even a little bit higher. I'm
Per
thinking.
person?
Should be about one per person over there.
For like
Deal without. I mean, we already Boston Tea Partied their ass 200
really
years
hyper
ago.
tornado each person. Melissa Johnson, tornado.
Good secret. We got
Boom.
hunter killer tornadoes. Tornadoes are among Earth's most violent natural acts.
I think.
Obviously, in the United States more than any country in the world. Today's warning time for tornadoes, which is the time that
6
family has to get all their stuff, the essentials, and get to a safe spot is
Is this a go bag family or a non-go bag family?
This is, I'm just grabbing the bare minimum essentials and
Cans.
go. But this is the warning time. When you hear the sirens, how much time do you think you have before the tornado is going to be on you,
Say 10 minutes.
in you?
An hour.
Not an hour. I'd say
Higher, lower? Close.
42 minutes.
Lower.
12 minutes.
25.
12.
13.
Ah, what an odd.
10 to 13.
How much do you think you could get all your stuff in 13 minutes? I know you couldn't, but do you think you could?
Huh? got
Dude,
half
I
my
watched you
stuff
take
ready.
30 minutes to tie your shoes one time.
That's not true.
Yeah. You took a while to tie your shoes at one time. I vividly remember it.
What time was that?
Your
We were in
stripper
Minneapolis.
Converse that go up to your knees. Remember?
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm not gonna grab those. I'm gonna
Thank God.
grab
You'd
these.
be fucked.
No tying.
How are you going to survive a tornado in open-toed shoes?
Upside
How
down.
about open-heeled shoes?
I'm screwed.
13 minutes to get all
That's
my
all you
food.
have. That's the average. So maybe
What am
14.
I grabbing? I'm just going into like a basement bathroom.
Yeah, maybe
right?
like a little bit of water,
A phone.
a
13
phone,
minutes.
a radio, a knife in case the tornado tries to get handsy.
I could get all those things. A knife and water. Probably a
That's two things.
loaf of bread.
I would hope you could grab two things in the span of 13 minutes.
I'd grab
kid,
mine.
I'm gonna grab a can of beans.
I'd grab all the cans I have. I'd actually probably grab a charger.
What
Or
if-
does it screw up your electricity?
Oh, well, if it rips poles, power lines,
Probably will.
yeah,
What if we done that too?
that's why you need a radio, walkie-talkie. type
So I'd have
deal.
to go to the store and get a radio. I don't think I could do that in 13 minutes. Definitely couldn't.
Ace
Bring
Hardware.
batteries.
Ace
Right
Hardware. I think they'd close. How long do you think they stay open till like the 6-minute warning?
2-minute warning.
I like that.
Yeah, they got to be fair. But yeah, hurricanes too, man. They're basically just ocean tornadoes.
So I'd never know like the difference between all the water stuff.
Um,
Because there's a hurricane and then there's something on the other coast.
I got that right here. Hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones are all actually the same type of storm, but have different names just based on where they are from. In the North Atlantic and Central and Eastern North Pacific, storms are called hurricane. In the Western North Pacific, they are called typhoons. And in the South Pacific and Indian Ocean, then they are called cyclones.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound as cool. The Typhoon Katrina. You know,
Hurricane Katrina, sick.
Kane Katrina is a good like alliteration of back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Typhoon Katrina.
And hurricane's just kind of one of those words that's a little badass.
Yeah. Bob Dylan thought so. Did he sing that song?
Rock you like a hurricane? That was the Scorpions.
You were close.
Who's Bob
He
Dylan?
gave him the
Bob
inspiration.
Dylan is
He
my
was their-
cousin. That's
Their
who he
muse.
is.
You have a cousin named Bob Dylan?
No, Bob Dylan is my cousin.
Oh, that's fair.
Look at that.
I thought he sang it. Hurricane.
My claim to fame.
Apparently not. We didn't know.
Yeah.
He's famous. I'm not.
There goes Brown. You know, he's cousins with Bob Dylan. Never once have I ever said that. So
But it is pretty cool though, nonetheless.
Hurricane by Bob Dylan and Jack Levy. Suck this wrench.
nice. That boy.
We'll go on then.
I didn't know your cousin sang.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Won a couple awards. March 14th, 2008, University of Alabama player nailed a fadeaway 3-point shot. And I know what you're thinking. What the hell
Started
is
a
this?
hurricane.
Close.
I know what you're thinking. Right my mind.
In the SEC men's basketball tournament quarterfinals game against Mississippi State, that shot saved lives.
Gotta be one of them.
As an EF2 tornado ripped through Atlanta, the National Weather Service reported the tornado's path was barely north of where the game was being played. So basically, if that guy hadn't hit that buzzer beater, the game would have gone to overtime and all those people probably would have died because shortly after the tornado ripped through that
Hit
building.
that gym. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't have let him leave.
No.
Said you have to finish this game.
But yeah, they only had 13 minutes though.
Yeah.
So by the time they heard about it, with daylight savings and you carry the one, turns
Did you know
into
Arizona doesn't have daylight savings?
really.
They're trying to move it so the whole nation doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet if twice a year we didn't have to ruin our schedules.
So right now, Arizona goes from like right now they're 2 hours behind us.
They go from Pacific to Mountain.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then in the fall, they will then be 1 hour behind us,
Yep, Mountain.
which is
Isn't it crazy that Dickinson is Mountain Time and they're only like a couple hours away from us? Same state.
yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day.
Were you there,
No, I just don't really like Dickinson. My uncle lives there.
Bob Dylan?
No, Bob Dylan's his kid.
Yeah.
Another one. Just after midnight on February 22nd, 1998, an EF3 tornado with winds of at least 136 miles an hour whirled into a scenic fish camp along the St. Johns River near Sanford, Florida. Liam and I were just there. So if we were there 25 years prior, we would have got absolutely destroyed by this.
For the day.
Almost, yeah. I wonder if they had a memorial up. The fierce winds swept up 2 travelers and their single occupants. Holy shit.
Liam, what do we have for time? Not Liam. Nathan.
Close friends and neighbors Freddie Paget and Joel Heaton swept them up, delivered them different fates. Paget survived. Heaton was one of 42 people killed by an outbreak of 7 tornadoes that weekend. Man, it was like a helicopter, Paget told the Daytona Beach
It's like
News.
I'm hearing a short story.
After the storm. It just picked me up, whirled me around, and threw me in the water.
So he lived, huh?
Yeah.
He lived.
The boy who lived. He climbed onto an overturned boat in the middle of the night and hung on, was found hours later a half mile up the river. While dive crews searched for his friend, major networks called the camp trying to talk with Paget. He disputed one story reported about him that he survived because he wore a life jacket to bed on nights when a storm was coming.
I've got a question to spice up the show. What's the least amount of money you'd reach your hand into a toilet bowl to grab?
What am I grabbing?
Is there what stuff is in the toilet bowl along with
Give
water?
me 2 answers. One is answers. Give me 2 answers. One is just toilet bowl water, regular water, and the
$5.
other one is $5. Okay. The other one is 3. Your own shit and someone else's shit.
If it's something of mine in the toilet bowl,
Yeah.
You're grabbing something?
There's money in there. What's the least amount of money you'd reach in there and grab?
Oh,
for?
okay.
free. I had to do it for free like a few weeks ago.
What?
What
What did you have to grab?
Okay, I want you to, after this, go to that bathroom and just stick your hand in the toilet bowl.
There's no incentive.
That's what he's trying to ask you.
You just said free.
yeah,
so
you do it for free. You just do it.
But I had to grab something out of there.
What were you grabbing?
So whenever I shave my beard, I have a beard apron and it's suction cups to my mirror.
Yeah.
And I went to go pop one of the suction cups off and it slipped out of my fingers and landed in my toilet bowl. And I said,
Shit
well-
free toilet bowl, right?
yes,
Yeah, that's good.
totally clean.
Well, then you do it.
Yeah.
That's just a crazy thing to think about. He just takes his shit, doesn't flush, gets up, and starts shaving.
Like the aroma. So yeah, but now I'm saying, okay, you stand up from shitting and you turn around and
And
you
I
look in the toilet bowl.
And then I reach
It's money.
in my shit.
Yeah. And you're like, do I grab it? What's the least amount of money you'd do it for?
How much
Oh,
would you be
dude.
willing to flush away? You look down and you see
Yeah,
a crisp 20.
That's a better way to put it.
No, you're just an idiot and can't figure out the wording.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm sorry. I knew it halfway through saying that. I'm like, he's going to take this personal.
I mean, that really had a bit of a personal bite to it.
I'm sorry.
What was
I
so
won't use the
personal
word
about it? The
I
you're
said
an idiot part?
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Weird how that works.
Well, bro got it right away.
It's true.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm an idiot.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It would have to be like $100.
For your
I'd
own
be
shit.
willing to bet if I threw $20 in my shitty toilet, you'd put your hand
You
in
wouldn't
there.
grab $20 out of your own shit?
No.
Yeah.
It's covered in shit.
My own, dude, I'd grab 5 out of there.
What are you going to say?
You ever washed like a dollar bill in your pant pocket? You can put money in the washing machine.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Clean.
covered in shit. All over.
Caked in pure shit.
Yeah, I think you're missing a pretty important aspect here. That these bills are covered in shit.
Yeah, and eventually you will have a child someday, and you will go into their bedroom at night because they're crying, and they will have shit covered all over them. You're gonna clean them up,
Yeah,
If they got
so at least you
bills
get
in their
money
ass.
out of this.
Yeah, are you wiping them with 20s?
So yours is 20, bro. And what's yours?
Mine's
Out of
100.
my own?
Or 100?
Out of my own.
I made you. Yours is 20, right?
Dude, honestly,
Yeah, yours
I'd
is
probably grab a dollar bill out of my own shit.
Okay, what about out of someone else's shit?
Now we're talking like, because then it's not.
Not your shit.
You go to the portage on at work and you see $100 bill in there. Are you gonna reach in there and grab it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's so gross.
I think I would.
That's so gross.
I'd like to
dude.
think so.
Dude,
I'd hope
you
so.
never know what you would do until you see $100 bill covered in shit. Then I think you really find a lot
Got you
about
there, Liam.
you idiot.
Nah, man. That's
100.
So what's
I'm
the
not
lowest
doing
number of someone else's shit? 500?
dude. It'd have to be like a stack of 1,000.
$1,000. You wouldn't reach into a bowl of
There's
shit
no
for
way I could
$500?
just walk away from $500 just because there's a little bit of feces on it.
Okay, I'm not depicting this to be a little bit of feces.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to like dig it out. Like keep scraping through the poop to get the.
That's what I'm imagining.
Stop imagining that. Imagine you just. It's like in the middle of the shit, and you maybe have to like bump it with your knuckles and then.
Oh, that's
Knuckle
fine.
bump.
Yeah.
A little knuckle bump on the ding dong.
Yeah, I mean, you might get some on your fingers, and
Okay, because I thought
It's
I was
not just
I thought I
laying
was
on top.
I thought I was putting my hand through to my wrist and grabbing this money. And
I don't think it's like the shit was in the turd.
Hmm?
Like I don't think it came out together. It's Shayna. I don't think the turd was like it's not lodged inside, right? It's not like rolled up and in there where you see a corner of it and you got to fucking scrape it off.
that's what I'm thinking.
It's in the pile. It's maybe like turd
On
and then
top?
someone slipped it under your butt on top of the pile and then you poop more on top of it.
I'd maybe do 500.
I think if I
Even
put
the way you
$500
just described it, it is totally caked in shit. $100.
Yeah,
Liam, I would disagree that I think if I go to the toilet right now, I drop $500 in the pot, shit on it. You're not just walking away.
Dude, there's no way I'm going to
I'd
say
grab
it.
it.
Because guess what? If you don't, I will. Somebody else will. Somebody else will come along behind you.
Of course, somebody else will.
And you're just going to turn it away because, what, pink eye?
Does it
covered in
change the
poop,
type
dude.
of poop it is?
Yeah. Of course. If we're talking hard, solid log that I can just give a quick one of those to and maybe just get it off, then yeah, I'll grab it. But if you're talking like you sprayed shit on it, changes everything.
A1 Evans is there just.
Changes everything. Yeah, I agree.
Because now you're like every one of those bills is soaked in shit.
Well, Nathan, you can put it in the wash, right? You can wash
You
it
can
up.
take a shower too.
It's just one of those
You can
things
go
that don't
straight-
wash off.
You,
It's just
you
one of those
bring that to
things.
the bank immediately.
So, like,
Can
are
I
you
get a
saying
new
like
100?
you would contemplate after reaching in there and getting shit on your hand, like you might kill yourself after?
I wouldn't go that far, but I would just never be the same.
I think this is our time to call in the pot reaching shit expert onto the show. Who's calling him? Can you imagine we actually had a guy?
It's your
We-
turn to call
we could
someone.
find a guy.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you have
You
any
could do-
more of those?
Any more episodes?
No, any more?
Ultimatums?
Not for this
Yeah,
one.
I want to hear
Oh,
more of this.
oh.
I'm finding out a lot about him.
Dude, it's someone else's shit.
Yeah, how much
That's
money?
just gross.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
it's-
wash
it's
off,
gross.
dude.
it does. You
is
can go
gross.
straight bowl to sink.
Now you got poop in your sink. Is
Might
this
be
the
worse.
life that you want? Is this how hard pressed you are for some coin?
Yeah. Okay, follow up. How much money would I have to give you for you to give away one of your limbs? Like, we take one of your limbs.
Do I get to pick,
Good
or is it
heavens.
like
You get to pick
is it
the
on
limb.
a spinner or no? It's
No, you could pick the limb. You could say I have $1 million for an arm.
yeah. My left arm, I barely use it anyway, man.
That's what you think.
Do you work? Every day with 2 arms?
No, sometimes I use my left arm and I'm going, why do I even have this thing?
Man, this is worth a lot of money. I could get some coin for this.
Dude, 50K? No, I'm just
50
kidding. No.
No way.
What are you thinking?
I asked Spencer this at the bar. For those people listening don't know Spencer, he's our friend. And the only thing we found out is that Spencer does not value his limbs at all.
Really?
He's like, yeah, just 4 limbs for $1 million.
All 4?
I can't remember what he
to
said.
be
It
a
was
nugget?
It was something ridiculous. It was that same night that Burkhardt was back in town.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I don't
$250,000
know.
a limb is what he said.
I know that I'd give up an arm, but it's like,
And
You
definitely
would give up an arm?
before a leg,
yeah,
for sure.
Oh,
Not
for
me.
sure. You give up a leg?
Have you seen prosthetics these days?
That's what I'm saying. Arms.
Arms,
I guess
dude,
when you
your
put
hands
it
are-
that when you put it that
Legs,
way.
you can walk. If you got a limp, whatever.
I think I could be fine with one hand.
Well, yeah, you'd be fine.
You don't get to golf anymore.
No monkey bars.
That's fine.
See, that's my saving grace. That's my only hobby now.
Well, how are you going to golf with one leg?
You can golf.
Have
with
you
one
seen
leg.
prosthetics these days?
You can golf with one arm.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nah,
it's
but
way
not-
harder.
Yeah, you got to learn how to golf again.
You can't golf with 2 arms.
Not really. I mean, but so yeah, I mean, why am I so worried about golf?
Yeah, he's like, let's get it out of here.
Well, that was just my.
Yeah.
Driving might be different. I don't know. What else would be different? Somebody's
leg,
chasing you.
I lose a
You're
left
trying
leg.
to get away from
What
somebody
do you need
trying
a
to
left
kill
leg
you.
for?
I'd probably use it more in my left arm.
Tell me what the last thing you did with your left leg was.
Walk.
Yeah, when I walk down here,
Okay. You got a prosthetic that can walk just as fine.
let's not say just as fine.
Dude,
You got
and Captain Hook, we all saw what he did with no left hand. He took over the world.
Conquered.
I don't know if he took over the world. I think he was just fucking with Peter Pan.
He took over Neverland. Or Neverland.
All right, last question that I got, the ultimatum, then we'll wrap up the show. How many, if you got paid $1 million for every year that you were in jail, how long would you stay? And you don't get it until the end. So you stay as long. If you stay 7 years, you get $7 million the day you get out. How long are you staying in jail?
Damn. I think my absolute max would be
Max 5.
what kind of jail is this? Is this like super max? Like I'm damn near in solitary all the time?
It's not like bottom of the barrel. It's not super max, but you know you're not going to die. So it's a guarantee
So
you won't die.
Good.
But it's not like a guarantee you won't get fucked. Or beat up.
Oh man,
Hmm.
that changes things.
It depends how your demeanor is in there.
Yeah, me?
Yeah, you're getting
Yeah.
fucked, but us, I don't know.
No, I'm not.
I'd say probably a couple years.
Couple years.
I was gonna say I think 3 would be, but if I have the possibility of being raped, I think
no
it
way
goes
I'm
down
doing
to
more than
2.
a year. No way.
2 is my
Yeah,
max.
I'd say 1 to 2.
2 is my max.
Like
One's my max. I might do.
If I go 6
then you
months,
get,
can
I
I
might
get
do
half a
$1 million
mil?
bucks.
I might do it this summer and say, give me $250,000.
Okay, that's an option.
Yeah, you do a day and get.
Yeah, but then I
83
think
bucks.
if you're just there for the summer, you're probably more at risk to get pounded in the butt.
Yeah,
They know, hey, we only got this guy for the summer. Let's
he's. Oh, you're talking specifically me.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna see you one day.
Well, how
on the
excited would they
courtyard.
be if I tell them, "Hey, here for 7 years"?
Then they go, I get this. Dude, he's
They make-
going first. Have you seen his
Yeah.
ass?
They might commit crimes in there to stay longer.
They could.
Yeah. We also learned at the bar that Spencer is not really that in love with his next 15 years of life. So he would stay quite some time.
He said
Skip.
15.
He said some outrageous number. He's like, 10 years maybe. I'm like, 10
No.
years, dude.
No.
Be 35.
1 to 2 years, you get 1 or 2 million. That is incredibly life changing money.
Yeah.
And all your meals are paid for while you're in there.
Yeah.
3
and
hots
you're
and
in
a
prison.
cot, they say.
3 hots and a cot. Yeah.
Maybe play a little basketball.
Could. Push-ups. I'd feel like
How many push-ups would a guy do?
push-ups are my elbows.
Probably
not
do
that
100
many.
a day.
God, dude. You just get more Hello Fresh
What if you
every
get
day.
50 cents per push-up in there?
That's not much incentive if I know I'm getting $1 million for doing
Yeah.
nothing anyway.
Yeah, $50 a
But-
day. 50 times 365.
What if it was $1 per push-up?
Still,
Yeah.
I mean, and then that's added on top of your million.
Well, I mean, I do push-ups anyway, so sure.
It'd be cherry on top.
I have nothing else to do.
Yeah. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Yeah. What if that was the other thing? What if you got like an extra million?
Bonus.
Yeah, for every time.
Hazard pay?
Workman's comp.
Yeah.
How many times would you be willing to take it in the keister?
there
I'd
for
pay
a
$1
week.
million to not get
So you go for
keys.
free.
At that point.
I'll be there for a week and be a rich man leaving.
Sore man leaving. You might need that prosthetic when you're done.
He stays there for a week, comes out. He's like, yeah, I just bought Twitter. I'm
Got
like,
two-
holy shit.
Got 2 prosthetic legs at that point.
You're gonna wish you had them before you went.
Yeah. All right. Did we scrape by? What are we at? 57.
57.
Plus, we probably had 5 minutes of bullshit in the beginning. 52 minutes is fine. Roden, wrap us out of here. Guys, I'll just say sorry for that episode.
Yeah, that was
We're
insane.
sorry. But, the show goes on and we'll be funnier next week.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for watching episode 86. Find us on social media and yeah, thanks.
Peace
Bye.
out.